Off, let's go. What's good, everybody? What's good, Kyria? What's good, Fire Prince? What's good, Jameson? What's good, Wolf Trainer? Like, I'm here too, bro. I missed the last stream because I was mid-match. Yo, why are there so many first-time chats? Holy shit. Holy actual fucking balls, bro. Hold on, let me post that we're live real quick, chat. Hold on, let me post. Yo, what's good, City? Sir Roblox, the first-time chat. Moji with the first-time chat, tuning in for the first time from the UK. Hello, mate. How you doing, mate? Hello. How's everyone doing? Like 5 to 10 messages and like 13 missed calls from random people. So I appreciate y'all fucking my shit up, bro. What's good, auctions? Yo, like, why did you leak? I did not mean to leak, bro. How's everyone doing though, chat? Hold on, let me post on Snapchat that we're live as well. Give me a second, bro. What do you think about the Pirates of the Caribbean? Live right now on Twitch, LIGHTSUNZAYN. Alright, we're posted on Snapchat as well. Alright, today's going to be an educational stream. Alright, lots of educational shit going on today, okay, chat? Like, I have a girlfriend that... Huh? Hold on. Okay, enough with the sad fucking music, man. Chill out, man. What's the best Bible verse? I don't know, man. I've never read the Bible. I never read the Bible. I don't know. Does he have a new number? Yeah, I think he has to change his number. I'm not gonna lie. He has to change his number, bro. But look. Look, chat. Yo, like, I haven't been watching your stream. Yo, Sleepies, you're actually like, bro. Start watching the stream. Okay, I need to stop stuttering. Can we lock in for a second, bro? Can we lock in? How is everyone doing? Let's do roll call. Every single person spam W's right now. Why do I look so short, bro? Alright, everyone spam W's right now, chat. I want every single person, bro. Alright, let's do roll call. Where's everyone at, bro? Where's everyone at? Hold on, let me play some music. Let me play some music, bro. Okay. Hold up. Yo, what's good, chat? Got big. Sensui, Godzilla, Auction, Flamethrower, Kirito, Andrea, Spider-Man, Fire Prince. Yeah, How we doing, Trent? What's good? Alright, Skate Shooter, what's good? How we doing? Where'd the music go? Hold up, my mic. Okay. Alright, we got a good stream today, okay, chat? We got a lot of shit to talk about. I miss you too, buddy. Alright, no homo now. Cause I'm wearing socks. Alright? Like, you should play Prison Escape. I'm making nachos. Andre, you fat ass. You big back. Where are my nachos at? The joy of the Lord of the strength. Yes. I do believe in God, though. I do say that. I mean, sharing is caring. Yeah, but sharing with the rest of the class. Fat ass. Alright. First off, let's talk about some drama first. Okay, let's talk about some motherfucking drama. Alright, first thing first, chat. How's everyone doing, man? Alright, I've been doing good. I've been doing alright. Why is my okay? I need to fix something. Give me like 2 fucking seconds, okay, chat? Stop calling me a Jew, bruh. It's Angie. Yo, what's good, Angie? How you been? Like, you're already a big back. First off, shut the fuck up. I'm not. I'm like, I got abs and I got abs. All right, hold on. Let me fix I need to fix this shit, okay? Let me plug this in real quick. Give me a second, bro. Let me play some music. I gotta fix some shit real quick. Let's lock in. I'm hurt and need help, please, from my ex. What happened, SK Shooter? You wearing that fake ass wig. Buddy, it's not a wig, bro. It's my real hair. Your music is so fucking loud. Like, my fucking bad. Alright, my bad. I'm not a fucking audio technician. Like, goddamn, bruh. I got school tomorrow. So I gotta sleep. Yeah, if you go to sleep, you're getting banned. Okay, first thing first, let's get into some drama, chat. The girl I like, I don't know if she likes me back, bro. I'm keeping it a buck. It's unfortunate, chat. But it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life, you just gotta realize that, you you're not someone. Okay, here's my opinion on this. Okay, chat. Here's my opinion on this. All right. Sure, buddy, it's not a wig. Listen, have y'all ever had someone where you like them, but like, this is okay. Okay, let me break this shit down. Okay, let me break this shit down. All right. The only reason, Chad, the only reason a girl does not fuck with you back is usually because there's another dude there. And this goes the same way for girls, okay? If there's a girl that you like and she doesn't focus you back, usually 9 out of 10 times there's another dude there. It's not necessarily your fault, okay? It's just they're preoccupied with someone else, you know what I'm saying? So, don't hate yourself if the person you fuck with doesn't really focus you, you know what I'm saying? And the same goes for girls. If you're a girl and you like a guy and that guy isn't giving you that energy, there's usually another dude, you know what I'm saying? Slime the other guy? Nah, it's not that deep though. Like, I don't really care that much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care that much. But that's the first thing, okay? Oi, blood, is it my fault? Honestly, don't care for love anymore? Nah, you should never care about love in the first place, but you should have self-love, you know what I'm saying? You should focus on yourself and like master your own mind to the point where you don't need someone else to fill your own cup, you know what I'm saying? We dated for 2 years and him for 1 week. Huh? She fell in love with her coworker and it hurts. She said she was still feeling for both of us but chose him. Yeah, buddy, it's time to pack it up and get to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm married, so my guy looks at another chick, I'm killing him. Damn, dude. Honestly, chat, I'd never get married, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all want to know my honest opinion about like marriage and shit, bro? So my plan is to have like 4 wives, and I'm not gonna live with them either. You feel me? I'm gonna have like each girl have their own like apartment or house. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put them like on payroll and shit, and like I'm basically gonna have my own house, and then all my 4 wives are gonna have like their own house and shit. And then yeah, that's my game plan. You know what I'm saying? So like that's my plan. You know what I'm saying? What about y'all? I don't think I'll ever have one. Why y'all saying motherfucker? Why y'all saying what the fuck? Nah, dead ass shit. Dead ass, bro. Bro, not Tenjin from Demon Slayer. No, I'm being serious right now, bro. Listen. Here's my thing, shit. I'm not a player, bro. I'm not a player. Listen. I don't like. Here's the difference between being a player, okay, shit. Here's the difference, okay? A player, okay, will just sleep with random girls, right? You know what I'm saying? My thing is that I don't want to sleep with random girls. I want to build a connection with multiple girls. Does that make sense? A player is just like, you get this dick. You get this dick. Like, I don't want that. That's lame. That's like, what? Like, that's lame. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have 4 wives. In case you get bored for one of them, busy, you got others. See that the way you say it, the way you type that, it makes it sound like I'm a hoe, but I'm not. I'm very much not a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, all right. So today we're doing Lights University. All right. Today we're doing Lights University. Demon Slayer mid. Yeah, it's a pretty mid anime. That's hoe behavior. No, it's not. Hoe behavior is you're sleeping with random girls. That's not me. All right, that's not me. I'm good. French kiss them first 10 minutes knowing them. Where they at? Let's see them. See, hey, it's a dream. All right, you reach that dream. You don't just get to the dream. You know what I'm saying? That's what dream is, bitch. All right, you ever heard of a dream? All right, motherfucker. Malcolm X or Martin Luther King said, I had a dream that white kids and black kids get to play together or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's a dream. It wasn't a reality. Okay, so, anyways. That's not hoe behaviors. 4 wives now. So you're telling, okay, first off, every guy in Saudi Arabia or every guy in the Middle East that has 4 wives is a hoe? No. What? Come on now. What? Like, come on. You're saying every king, every fucking, every empire who had multiple wives is a hoe? Nah, he's not a hoe. He's just, that's what he fucks with. You know what I'm saying? Do not compare MLK to your dumbass. All right, buddy. Hey, I never said I'm comparing myself, okay? I'm not black. I'm 10% black. Honestly, I bet when Light said wives, he meant husbands. All right, Chatty guy, man. You're really funny, bro. Hey, I'm dating 3 girls and they all don't know. See, that's some hoe-ass behavior. See, if I was dating 3 girls, I would let them know that I'm dating each, you know what I'm saying? Why would you lie? Because, like, lying is a very feminine thing, shit. I'm going to keep it a buck. If you can't say the honest truth, then you low-key like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Some sauce. You're technically 50% white and black. Okay. Okay. So this is what we're doing today, chat. Today we're gonna be talking about Lights University, okay? So usually like once or twice per week, I like to create a PDF and I like to go over some serious ass topics and which to help you guys evolve, okay? So the shit that I'm gonna be talking about is shit that I personally went through, all right? And I'm basically gonna put you guys on, you know what I'm saying? So you guys, you know, I feel like a lot of streamers, they're kind of retarded. Okay, I think we can all agree on that, okay? It's like brain rot. It's like, let me gesture. Let me like, you know what I'm saying? Let me make fun of myself so you can have entertainment. But nah, that's not the goal, okay? The goal is where I teach you some shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all elevate. Y'all get better, you know what I'm saying? Wear a mask to cover your face, gloves, use your hair for it. Yeah, you're pretty retarded. That's debatable. I mean, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I'm literally talking to one girl. Good job, bro. 2 are Latinas. Remember when you almost got hammered? Yeah. Are you not a tart? No, I'm actually very wise, okay? But I can act retarded, though. Like, I think I have, like, a switch. You know what I'm saying? I can do both. You are one of those streamers like, no, I'm not, dude. Come on. Yo, you guys are being mean, bro. It's not nice. I'm being dead ass. Like, calm it down, like, two motherfucking, things. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. You're okay, twins. Yo, like, what should I do when my crush friend zones me? Alright, y'all want some honest advice about getting friend zoned? I'm gonna be honest, alright? If you ever get friend zoned, that means you didn't create any sexual tension, okay? I'm gonna keep it a buck, alright? That means you went in there and you acted like a friend. You're not supposed to act like a friend, bro. Alright? So you fucked up. The only way you can get out of the friend zone is you either, like, love bomb and then you disappear and then they get withdrawals and you come back, or you just give up. All right, move on to the next person. You know what I'm saying? We're both on the spectrum. Bro, I'm not on, bro, I have Xfinity. I don't have Spectrum. What are you talking about? If it's the truth, it's not me. Buddy says we should just fuck them right away. I never said that. I just said you have to clarify, like, your intentions. You can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to lie and be like, let's be friends, and then, like, you're secretly attracted to them. Like, that shit's weird. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't fuck with guy friends, shit. That's why guys are like, oh, you can't have a guy friend to their girl, because like guy friends are literally like, if a girl hit them up one day being sad and be like, come over, what that motherfucker gonna do? He's gonna come over, right? Because he's trying to play the long game. He didn't clarify his intentions. He's trying to be all manipulative and weird and shit. That's feminine. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest. Bro, I got here. What is happening? What's good, LIGHTSUNZAYN lover? What is this stream? I don't know. All right, there's a lot of shit going on. We're just yapping right now, okay? We haven't gotten to the segment, okay? We're gonna go live on TikTok, and then we're gonna start the lesson, all right? Which is battling lust and depression. Do you think that you can make a song like Anime Thighs? Bro, I'm not making that type of music anymore, all right? I'm evolving, okay? That person who I was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that's not me anymore. Holy yap session. Bitch, what do you want me to do? All right? It's a fucking stream, okay? What do you want me to fucking jump around and make monkey noises? Shut the fuck up. Anyways, sex ed. No, it's not. Don't say that. That's weird. Anyways, it was peak. Yeah, I know the song was peak, but I don't make that type of music anymore. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get this shit, bro. Damn, it's been 16 minutes? Damn. Okay, let's get this shit, bro. Let's get this shit started. Let me get some non-copyright background music on. Hold on. Non-copyright background actually, fuck it. Hold on. Alexa, play some lo-fi music. Okay, let's get this shit started. Bro, reading my message. Alexa, volume 4. Okay, let's get this shit started, chat. Let me get the chat up. Hold up. I do not want 4 wives. I was just kidding, by the way. I feel like, chat, if I say some outlandish shit like that and like random motherfuckers is watching and then they're like, motherfucker, a hoe. I'm not a hoe. Maybe I am. Maybe I am a hoe. And what's the alright, never mind. Hey, let's continue, bro. What the fuck? That sounds like a shark. No one's playing romantic music, bro. I'm not. No, get out, bro. I might leave in a few minutes. Oh, why? Why would you do that? Why would you hurt my feelings like that? It's not nice, bro. Okay, let's get this shit started, chat. Let's go live on TikTok. Let's get this shit, bro. Alright, here we go. Did you shit yourself? Why? No? Hold up. Fuck. No one's getting freaky with my viewers, bro. Like, are you fucking... No. All right, here we go, chat. Here we go. We're live on TikTok. Let's get this shit started, okay? So, today, let's get everyone in here. What's good, everybody on TikTok? Let's wait a couple minutes till everyone gets in here, bro. Or was it a burp? I wasn't paying attention. It was a burp, bro. Like, stop trying to get freaky with your viewers. Okay. We're notifying your viewers that you're online. Let's give it a second, bro. After he said, do you S yourself, huh? What's up, yo, boy, you know? All right, hold up. All right, let's get this started, chat. Let's get this started. Work out Baskin Robbins, bitch. Oh, sorry. Okay, now that we're live on TikTok, chat, no more cuss words, okay? We can't say any cuss words because TikTok is very sensitive, okay? So no more sensitive stuff. All right, no more bad words. Yo, what's good, Fabo? What's good, JST? What's good, Bondi? What's good, Cold Kai? What's good, Bullet? What's good, Even? What's good, Konar? What's good, Quill? What's good, M5? What's good, Jondre? What's good, Just Someone? Instead of saying the F word, say fudge. I bet. What's good, Fandar? What's good, Indadu? What's good, everybody? How I doing? Okay, today, chat, we're gonna be talking about lust and depression. Okay, the reason I want to talk about this specifically, these two things, is because they're very, very similar. Okay, now you may be asking, how in the hell is lust and depression similar? Okay, so as a man, I'm going to be talking in a man's perspective, okay? Because I feel like men feel lust way differently than women. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen those TikToks where you're scrolling and then a girl's like, oh, to be lusted over than rather than loved? You ever seen those TikToks and shit? Well, I'm going to explain to you, like, why lust is so powerful for a guy and why it's very similar to depression, okay? First thing first I want to get into, okay, chat? First thing first I want to get into is that lust is a powerful energy, okay? If you're able to use it to your advantage, you're gonna beat 99.9% of men, okay? Because think about it, chat. 99.9% of men, they're literally, chat, if you offer them P, okay, I'm gonna use P as like, what's the word called? I'm gonna use it as like a shortened version of, you know what I'm talking about, okay? If you offer a man P, bro, they'll fold like this, bro. And that's why I'm telling you, this is why we need to talk about this, bro. Because if you're able to literally not put it on a pedestal, you're literally better than 99.9% of men, okay, chat? So we're going to talk about a couple things, okay? How to use it to your advantage, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, Scott? What's good, everybody? Okay. So first thing first, okay? First thing first I want to talk about. Why you shouldn't be lustful, okay? So think about what lust is, shit. Like, the idea of having to go out of your way to find a girl, text a girl, get ready, go out with them, and then go on a date with them, and do all that, you know what I'm saying? Just to what? Just to get off, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're wasting so much time and energy. If you're able to, like, focus that energy, you could do something way more positive with your life. You know what I'm saying? I remember I made this video like a couple days ago. It was creating a garden that attracts butterflies, you know what I'm saying? And basically what that means is, like, when you chase a butterfly, what does it do? It runs away. But when you create a garden, it attracts butterflies. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to talk about a couple things, okay? You need to focus on your purpose. You need to focus on creating that garden. You know what I'm saying? Second thing we need to talk about, all right? Lust is also an addiction, bro. Okay? I know there's a lot of, like, young people that watch me and stuff. And personally, I remember when I was a kid, I think I was like 14, 15 when I first discovered corn, you know what I'm saying? And dude, like, I'm telling you, Ted, that is the worst thing you could watch, okay? As a kid, as an adult, it is like, it's literally a drug, bro. Honestly, I think corn is up there with like a class A drug. And let me just explain to you why. Because whenever you yank your shit, you know what I'm saying? You're basically like squeezing your dopamine receptors. And whenever you squeeze your dopamine receptors, you're basically like, you no longer see value in like happiness in normal life. So you see happiness and value in watching corn. And then it's a loop. It's over and over again. You watch corn to get happy instead of doing real normal shit. You know what I'm saying? So, lust, if you don't break the loop, you will be depressed. Because you're squeezing your dopamine receptors to the point where you're like, damn, nothing else brings me happiness except doing this act. Alright, so there's a very direct correlation between lust and depression, okay? So you have to break the loop. Yo, SK Shooter with the W follow on Twitch. Felipe with the W follow on Twitch. John Man with the W follow on Twitch. Yo, everybody on TikTok, I'm live on Twitch. If you want to join up on Twitch, I'm looking at the Twitch chat. Alright, so you have to break the loop, okay? You cannot watch that shit, because I'm telling you, okay? It is the biggest waste of time, okay? I'm telling you, if you see two people that walk into a room, okay? Person one watches corn, person two doesn't. If you see the way a man walks into a room with his chest up high, looking at everyone, feeling confident, that person doesn't watch corn. But the guy who watches corn, he looks down, his shoulders are in, and he's like, he won't feel confident because his happiness comes from scrolling and watching shit. You know what I'm saying? His happiness doesn't come from actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? Light, man, respect you, gang. I love you. I appreciate you, king. Yo, sub, hi, hello with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. Okay. Listen, like, I know this is like a topic a lot of people don't want to talk about, but it's a serious thing, okay? I'm not fully into the Bible, but in the Bible, in the Torah, in the Quran, I'm pretty sure there's a story about Adam and Eve, okay? If you know anything about Adam and Eve, Adam basically is a man who was on his mission, okay? And then Eve was like, hey, there's this apple, okay? This goes back to like the beginning of time. Like, men have been been destroyed by lust for thousands of years. It's not just today. It's just way more prevalent today because you can literally access a bunch of shit on your phone within like 2 taps. You know what I'm saying? So this lust shit goes back for thousands and thousands of years, okay? Like, if you want to get into the history, Adam literally came out of heaven because he like fell for some bitch. I mean, B word. I can't say it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he fell for some girl. You know what I'm saying? So, as a man, you have to realize this is a big problem, okay? This is a huge problem. And you can't, like, just deflect and be like, it's not that big of a deal. It's a very big deal, okay? Another thing, okay? Let me give you another reason why lust is very powerful, okay, chat? Do y'all know who, do you guys know who Caesar and Cleopatra are? Caesar was the emperor of Rome, okay? He had a vast empire, all right? This was the man. This was the guy, bro. Like, he was, if you want to talk about money, fame, power, he had everything, right? And Cleopatra, like, she was the queen of Egypt, and her empire was about to get destroyed, okay? So she dug her way into Rome, you know what I'm saying? Got her hands dug into Caesar, you know what I'm saying? And Caesar literally went and fought for her. All because he was lustful, you know what I'm saying? She tricked him out, you know what I'm saying? All because lust is a very powerful thing, chat. Who just followed? Hold up. Yo, Robert with the W follow. Isaiah with the W follow. Sizzy with the W follow. Kylie with the W follow. What's good, my boy? What's good? Alright, so, I'm telling you guys, chat. Lust is a very powerful thing. If you're not able to tame that shit, it will destroy you, bro. Like, think about all the times, chat. Think about all the times where you were like, dang, I want to go out. I want to, like, go out with friends. I want to be outside. I want to be able to talk to people. But instead, you get your dopamine from, like, laying in bed and yanking your shit. You know what I'm saying? It's very bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's almost as bad as a drug. I think it's, like, equally as bad as a drug, bro. My bad for the ads. Yo, what's good, everybody on TikTok? Yo, what's good? I'm DeReal with the first time chat. Julian with the first time chat. Kevin with the first time chat on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. Alright, another thing we need to talk about, okay, chat? This all comes down to your mind, okay? Like, I don't think people go to the gym, people eat healthy, people do all these things to, like, help their physical body, but no one genuinely focuses on their mind, bro. Like, you have to take time out of your day. Like, you take an hour to go to the gym and work out your muscles because you want to get big and strong. But you can be big and strong, but the moment a difficulty comes into your life, if you don't have the ability to have mental strength, you're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Everything comes down to mental strength, okay? And you have to train your mind, alright? Because lust is a powerful force. You can't beat lust, okay? It is a constant battle you fight every day. And if your mind isn't sharp every single day and you're not paranoid that shit will come, you will lose. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly, chat, my best suggestion, if you could, take time out of your day to train your mind, alright? I'm being dead ass. If you take time out of your day to eat healthy, you take time out of your day to do Pilates or fucking go to the gym, whatever, and you don't take time out of your day to meditate and, like, build your kingdom in your mind, you're bound to lose, bro. You're bound to lose, bro. Yo, Skizzy with the first time chat on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. Yo, Live Alts with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Okay, let's get back into this show, okay? Your mind is your kingdom, okay? You have to control the thoughts in your mind, all right? This goes also with depression, okay? The reason why people are depressed is because they allow themselves to allow negative thoughts in their mind. Like, let's say for example, right? Let's say for example, you've been with a girl for 4 years and she broke up with you and she cheated on you and you're like sad as shit and you're like, damn, like my life actually sucks, right? I hate my life. Why am I going through this? All those things you just said, they're like pinpointing you to going in a negative direction. You know what I'm saying? I hate my life. My life sucks. If you consistently tell yourself your life sucks, you're bound to have a sucky life, right? And that's why all the people around me, every person I choose to be around, I make sure that the energy they have is not negative because it affects me too. If you come up to me and you're like, bro, I had such a shitty day and I hate everything and it sucks. Why does my life suck? Yo, get away from me, bro. I already have a difficult time controlling my mind and try to be positive. You're over here telling me your life sucks and it's shitty. How am I supposed to be positive if you're infecting me? You know what I'm saying? You guys know like Black Ops 3 zombies? When like all the zombies are trying to kill you and convert you into a zombie, you have to be very like precise about the people around you and also what you consume. And the same goes for like TikTok and shit. If you're scrolling and you're consuming negative stuff, you're bound to be depressed. Alright? So what you consume is very important. Alright? Also, let's go back to lust now, okay? Let's go back to lust. Alright? Another thing we need to talk about is your mind is very I don't know if the word is perpendicular, but it's very parallel. It's very parallel with lust, okay? Let's say, for example, you're scrolling on TikTok, okay? And you interact with one of these, like, one of the girls that, I can't say the word, but it's O, and then it's F, okay? If you guys know what I mean. And you're interacting with that content, you know what I'm saying? You're bound to see more of those videos. And then what's going to happen? After you see those videos, you're going to go online and look up a link. But that's the same way your mind works. If you're consistently interacting with, like, lustful stuff and negative stuff, you're bound to be lustful and negative. So you have to like be very precise on what you do. Alright? Yo, Supindus with the W follow on Twitch. Isaiah with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. Yes, Flamethrower, I do mean that. Ali, what's good, my boy? Cheese! I love you, Ali. My boy, W Mans. Is this scripted? No, this is not scripted. But I did write down a PDF because I want to talk about all these things. You know what I'm saying? What happened to your old self? How to evolve, bro. I had to evolve, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, this was always me. I just like had to have some stepping stones. Yo, Voltage with the W follow on Twitch. Let me get into that in a second. Yo, KF for the first time. Okay. K, I cannot speak, bro. Yo, my tongue is twisted. KIU with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. Alright. Okay, next thing I want to talk about, bro. People are talking trash about me. I'm telling you, bro, if people are talking trash about you, that means that's the people around you, all right? Okay, I'm going to say something, and you guys are going to be like, what? Why would you say that? Depression is a good thing. Anxiety is a good thing. Now, when you first hear that, you're going to be like, oh, what the hell? This guy's a fucking F word. This guy's a freaking, like, cuckoo. But listen, let me explain, okay? You know whenever you're driving a car, right, and the check engine light turns on, or the ABS reader turns on, or this turns on, you know what I'm saying? Or the check engine, or the oil light turns on. What does that mean for the car? If you continue driving the car and you don't, like, address those issues, your car is bound to break, okay? So, depression, anxiety, all that stuff, that is a check engine light for your body. It's basically telling you, bro, listen, there's something wrong. There's something you need to address. And a lot of people like to get therapists, and then they go to therapy and they spend hundreds of dollars. Basically, your therapist goes, so what's wrong with you? And then you say, this is wrong with me, this is wrong with me. And then your therapist is like, so why do you feel that happened? And then you're like, oh, that happened because of this. And then your therapist basically asks you a bunch of questions to get to the root of the problem, all right? And for everyone out there that doesn't have thousands and thousands of dollars to pay on a therapist, I highly suggest you meditate, okay? I'm saying all this for a reason, because when you meditate, you're sitting down, you're closing your eyes, and you're basically asking yourself those questions. Oh, why am I depressed? Why is my check engine light on? You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, you're basically able to get to the bottom of the root. You're basically able to figure out why I'm depressed. Why am I lustful? Why am I this, right? So let's reverse engineer, okay? So let's reverse engineer. Yo, Shan with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. Let's reverse engineer. Let's say I'm depressed, okay? Let's say my life sucks. I'm gonna sit my ass down, alright? Close my eyes and be like, okay, why am I depressed? Oh, I'm depressed because I got an F on my school assignment. Okay, why did I get an F on my school assignment? Oh, because I studied, but I didn't study enough. Instead, I played video games. Okay, if I were to go back in time and I would have changed something, I would have studied more and therefore I would have got a better score on my exam and I wouldn't be depressed. So I'm telling you, Chet, the things you feel are check engine lights, all right? They're oil changes, they're ABS readers. Everything in your mind is a car, all right? If you don't address it and get to the root of the problem, it's gonna continue leaking and you're ending up crashing that bip, 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 all right? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right, yo, everybody on TikTok, I'm live on Twitch. If you want to join up on Twitch, I'd really appreciate you. And then we're gonna get into a Q&A after. Yo, Profi with the W, follow on Twitch, my boy. Yo, I'm on TikTok live too. I appreciate you. W means. All right, so that's very important, Chet. That's very important. Another thing I want to talk about, okay? This goes with lust and depression, okay, Chet? One of the laws of the universe is called transmutation, okay? Listen to this and listen to this very closely, okay? This is one of the powerful things that I've ever learned in my life, all right? Transmutation. If you've seen Full Metal Alchemist, you kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about, okay? Transmutation is the idea of taking something negative and turning it into a positive, okay? This can go with anything in life, all right? Let's say, for example, you broke up with your girl, all right? For 4 years, you guys were together. I already used this example. Let's use a different example. Let's say, for example, your dad died, all right? You're sad, you're depressed, and you're like, God damn, my life sucks. I hate this feeling, right? That's a negative energy, okay? That's sadness. That's like, damn, dude, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? It's Marshall with the W follow on Twitch. Logo Man with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate my boy. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, okay? Now, the idea of transmutation is to take that sadness of your dad's death and be like, okay, what would my dad want? Would my dad want me to be sad? Would my dad want me to be depressed and lay in bed and not do anything with my life? Yo, I appreciate the galaxy, my boy. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you, though. Volunteer with the W follow on Twitch. Arlie with W follow on Twitch. Anyways, what would my dad want? Would my dad want me to be sad? Would my dad want me to be depressed? No, he would want me to conquer the world. He would want me to move mountains in the essence of his last name. He would want me to strive to be better rather than being depressed. That's transmutation. It's the idea of taking something negative and turning it into a positive. This is a law of the universe. If you're able to master this, you will go so far in life, you will have zero idea, bro. You can take... There was this quote. It goes like this. The most powerful person is the person that can think positive in the essence of negative, okay? In any situation in life, life is going to throw negative shit at you, okay? You got a flat tire. You got... your girl cheated on you. You know what I'm saying? Your dog died. If you're able to, manipulate that shit and, reverse it back... Yo, you're chosen. It's peak. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I appreciate you, my boy. Alright, let's go next. What's good, Big King? What's good, Spooky? Okay, next thing we need to talk about, chat. What next thing to talk about, okay? Ego, okay? Ego is very important, alright? A lot of people look at ego as a bad thing, okay? But ego is what's gonna allow you to become better. Alright? Yo, earned better Tiny with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate my boy. A lot of people look at ego as oh, you're too egotistical. It's bad. Why are you so full of yourself? I'm telling you, ego is peak, okay? And let me explain to you why, alright? If your ego is high, you're able to think you're better than other people, and if you're better than other people, you set yourself to a high standard. And when you set yourself to a high standard, you are basically telling yourself, I cannot be that low, degenerate person because my ego is high and I need to push myself to a high standard. That's when I'm gonna be honest, I hate when people compare me to other people because I know myself that I am better than you. And because I put myself at such a high ego, I have to work harder. I have to be able to be damn, if I'm gonna tell myself I'm this great, I'm chosen, I'm this and that, and I'm not busting my ass off, then I'm shallow. The first thing that someone says to me, I'm gonna crumble. But if I'm actually putting in the work and I'm actually putting in the effort day in and day out, I'm bound to be successful because I hold myself at a high standard. So when you tell yourself like, I'm that motherfucking man, you're not going to be depressed. You're not going to be lustful because you hold yourself at such a high standard that if you are lustful and you are depressed, then you're going to crumble. You're going to be like, I'm powerful. And then someone says, you're not powerful. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't put in the effort. Yo, Dakota with the W follow, Braden with the W follow. Appreciate you, my boy. Okay. Alright, yo, can we get some W's in the chat? I feel like I'm getting y'all some good ass game right now. Chat. Ow. I'm giving y'all some good ass game, bro. Yo, Luna with the W follow on Twitch. Can we get some W's in the chat? Let's get it. Dude, I love talking about this shit, bro. This shit is awesome, bro. I'm on TikTok too. I appreciate you, Luna. I don't feel like I belong. We'll get to that in a second, bro. Hey, man, your videos have helped me so much. I appreciate you, Brayden. I appreciate you, my boy. W-mins. All right, this is cool. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a story, okay, chat? I'm going to give you guys a story on why it's important to not be lustful, okay, chat? And why it's important to, like, focus on yourself, okay? There was this king, okay, chat? There was this king who was super powerful. He had a vast army, okay, chat? He had an enormous army. He was the biggest kingdom in the entire fucking world, okay? Every night, he had this jester. He would invite the jester to his room and make him laugh, alright? And the king would giggle and he would fucking, his feet would rattle and he'd be like, yeah, this is the best, right? But it got to the point where nothing else brought him happiness besides this jester. So every moment he had, he would have the jester allow him to make him laugh, right? But it got to the point where the jester made him laugh so much where he stopped focusing on other things, like training his soldiers, or fixing roads, or meeting with advisors. You know what I'm saying? All the things that his purpose as a king is supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Then one day, an enemy arrived, an enemy nation, and his kingdom got wiped out. You know what I'm saying? The moral of the story is that the jester is lust. Not training his soldiers, not doing what he's supposed to do, not following his purpose, his whole kingdom's gone. You know what I'm saying? So if you're focusing on girls and you're focusing on other stuff that isn't your purpose, yeah, you'll have fun in the moment. Yeah, you'll be like, I got some bitches. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you're kind of cooked, bro. It's not the right thing to do, bro. Never make a woman your main thing. Never make shitter balls. Never make your purpose number 2. Always have your purpose as number 1, okay? I promise you, Chet. I promise you, bro. How we doing, though, Chet? How we doing? Anyways, okay. So that is what I wanted to talk about today, chat. I wanted to do how long? I think we talked for like, this is like a 30-minute segment. I want to do longer segments. If you guys have any ideas of what you guys want me to talk about, I'm down to talk about it, bro. Also, I need to talk about something, right? I dropped a new song. If you have not listened to it, I'd really appreciate it. If I've helped you in any way or any sort of, you know what I'm saying, advice that affected you or anyhow, if you could stream my new song, I'd really appreciate it. It's called Meant to Be by LIGHTSUNZAYN. And, yeah, I really appreciate it if you stream it, guys. Hold on, how do I, this way, hold up, how do I, it's this song right here, hold up. LIGHTSUNZAYN Meant to Be. Okay, it's this song right here. How do I flip the screen? Oh, I don't know how to flip the screen. It's that thing right there. Is that showing it? Am I showing it? It's called Meant to Be by LIGHTSUNZAYN. I'd appreciate it. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to TikTok. I'm gonna go back to Twitch. I'm just gonna talk to my Twitch chat. If you want to go to Twitch, come through. My phone's at 1%, so I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I love you guys, and come to Twitch at LIGHTSUNZAYN. I'll see you guys, bro. Goodbye. Good luck. All right, what's good, Twitch? Nah, we can start cussing again. Let's get it, fuckers. All right. Dang, I made $8 from Twitch Live. That's pretty cool. Alright. I like this girl. What should I do? Then tell her you like her, bro. What the hell? Like, come on now. That's easy, bro. People are talking trash. Like, your music got me through some hard times. Thank you. Hey, Marshall, I appreciate you, my boy. That was effing cringe. Why was that cringe? My bad for trying to help people, bitch. What the fuck? I don't feel like I belong at my school. Wait, why not, though? W segment, chat. That was a WS segment, bro. That shit was fire. Y'all want some real sauce, bro? As a man, the only power you have is the ability to be like, nah, I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? You can't do anything else. You can't yell at a girl. You can't get upset with a girl. You can't do anything else, bro. I'm telling you, the only power you have as a man is to be able to be like, all right, I'm dipping. You know what I'm saying? I swear on my mother's life, chat. Like, nothing else matters, bro. If you really want change, you got to be able to learn how to be alone, bro. I'm telling you, learn how to be alone. It's very important to learn how to be alone, bro. My ex wants to get back with me. What should I do? Don't get back with her. All right, chat. I wanna sit down, bro. I wanna hop on a video game or some shit. Yo, funny now. What's good, my boy? Oh shit! 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 One second. Hey, hold on. Everyone bullies me because I listen to your music and watch your lives. Hey, bitch, that's not true. Don't. Hey, hold on. Hey, that's a little passive aggressive. Hey, you're doing too much. You're doing a little too much, bro. You're doing a little too much. Like I said, everyone bullies me because I watch your lives and listen to your music. Be kind of sad, bro. Giving up on life is sad. All right, chat, W stream today, bro. Did y'all, okay, one thing I realized, bro, LIGHTSUNZAYN, tell these people to read the Bible early and often. His word helps. I'm going to be honest, I personally have never read the Bible. I have read the Quran, though, and I'm not saying nothing's bad about Christianity or Islam. I think every religion has its pros and cons, and I think that truly at the end of the day, it all comes down to your mind, bro, because what reading the Bible is just like, it's basically giving you a way to interpret and like process certain things in life, right? And the same goes with the Quran, and the same goes with the Torah and all these religious texts. You have to pick and choose what you think is right, and you have to be able to like just sit down and focus on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, conquer your mind. It's not necessarily about reading this book or reading this text. It's everything is in your mind, bro. I'm telling you, everything is in your mind, bro. Like, nothing on the outside world actually affects you, if that makes sense. You know what's really interesting? Have you ever seen those the people that go to jail and like they go to solitary confinement, and whenever a person goes into jail or for prison for a long time and then they come out and they're like a totally different person, there's a reason for that. You have to realize that when a person goes into jail, they have to evolve very high and very quick, okay? And let me explain to you why. Imagine you're stripped of everything of the outside world, okay? So everything that you once thought was where you get your happiness from is stripped away from you. All your happiness now comes from up here, you know what I'm saying? So the ability to be like, good food, TV, going to the movies, that no longer can bring me happiness. True happiness comes from up here, being able to almost create a kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Almost to be able to be like, all right, my real happiness comes from creating this beautiful kingdom in which I'm a ruler, and I don't know how to interpret it because like your mind is so vast and like it's so powerful, but that's the idea. That's why when people come out of prison for a long time, they're like a completely different person. Like, I'm back from writing my essay. What's good, Kirito? Thoughts on Ramadan? I think it's beautiful, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Ramadan is amazing, and let me explain to you why. All right, Ramadan is like you're stripping food, right? I think your stomach is like a dog, okay? You can give your dog a bunch of treats over and over and over again, but it's still gonna come back and want more. It's just like it's like an empty void. You know what I'm saying? It's like you give it, give, and it will never actually be happy. You know what I'm saying? So when you go into Ramadan and you starve yourself from like treats and food and you starve yourself from water, you're basically becoming grateful for the things that we take for granted. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I kind of want to partake in it this year because I feel like it's a good mental reset to be like, okay, this food I take for granted, the McDonald's I could get for $3, I'm gonna value that way more because I starved myself from it. You know what I'm saying? My grandma passed away. I don't know what to do. Just lock in, bro. All right, let's go to Twitter, chat. Let's see what's going on Twitter and shit. Let's do some reacts. Hold up. Where is this shit at? Alright. Instead of watching YouTube, watch this guy the easiest way to print money with YouTube Shorts. Oh Lord, bro.
So I just don't get those PR team, like, bro. I don't, like, what?
This shit all, dude. All these streamers are jesters, shit. Like, dude, I cannot. What the hell? Hold on. What was that, bro? What the hell did I just watch? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. We not watching streams anymore. We're not watching Twitter, bro. Ramadan isn't also not about fooding. It's losing your gaze and praising God more. Facts. Do you have advice to focus on myself? We'll get to that stuff later, bro. I'm just reacting right now. Oh! This shit has to be scripted. I've been seeing this clip of this Larry dude slapping this guy. This shit had to be scripted, bro. There's no way. Like, if you have seen the whole clip, it's basically like a clip about this guy hitting on Larry's wife, and the guy just allows it half the time. It's weird. Gotta go buy. All right, live card. See you later, my boy. All right, chat. I'm gonna end stream. I usually only do 1 hour streams, but I appreciate y'all pulling up, bro. W segment. Hold up. Okay. All right, chat. W stream. W segment.